Hello, and welcome to Sonyabeonit's channel. Today we're going to do a dupe of the Chick-fil-A sandwich. If you don't use the Cajun seasoning, you can use this. The season all. This is 25% less sodium. You can use this in place of the Cajun seasoning. Or better yet, people try to eat meat with no seasoning. You will be surprised of the taste if you cook it right. So there are a couple of things you're going to need in order to create this meal. I have some hamburger buns that I purchased from my local Publix store. I'm going to use some of this onion powder. I'm going to use the Cajun seasoning, a little bit of garlic powder. So here's the chicken breast that I picked up from my local Walmart. This is a 10-pound bag of boneless chicken breast, and it costs like $20 for this bag. But you get a lot of chicken breast inside of it. You get a lot for your money. So if you're a single person, this will benefit you as well, because there are so many different recipes you can create from this one bag of chicken breast. And here's my bowl that I'm going to use for my flour. I'm going to use a very sharp knife and a pair of kitchen shears. Always cut this off. If it looks like you're discarding a lot of your chicken, I'd rather for you to discard it than to put this in your body, okay? And if you have to throw away too much, with this particular bag, it has a money back guarantee on it. So get the most for your dollar. Over here, you're gonna get the most for your dollars. That looks like I cut off a lot to throw away, but I'm not feeding that to my family. So you want to discard this, throw this away. We're going to cut some of that off. That's how your chicken breast is gonna look. Now see, really at the plant, they're supposed to catch all that. But they don't care because they're trying to put weight inside the bag so you won't get the most for your dollars. But I'm going to get mine. If I had to take it back and do your money back guarantee, I'm getting mine. I'm going to take that off. Look at that. Don't you put this in your family body. That's one less damn thing we got to worry about. Take that off. Okay, this is the last chicken breast. So what I'm going to do now that I have removed all of that extra, the veins and extra fat off here, I'm going to take it over to the sink and rinse this off in cold water once again, all 4 pieces. Rinse it off an additional time. I changed my aluminum foil, so now we're going to take the knife, take your breast. Be very, very careful. You want to take your chicken breast, take a very sharp knife, and cut very thin into that breast. You see how thin that is? I'm going to take some more of the bulkiness off this, but believe me, we're not going to throw this away. This is how your chicken should look. You can use kitchen shears, but you're not going to get this cut like this. If you have a funky piece like this, you see how thick that is? That's a thick piece of meat. Take that knife and go down the middle. We're going to place that back inside of the bowl. We're just going to fry these extra pieces. Now what you want to do, go over to your sink and fill this up with water. Over here to the left, we have the bowl of chicken breast filled with water. It's very important that you keep it inside the water, because how we're going to coat it is going to give it that crispiness. You don't have to coat it with eggs, milk, none of that. We're just going to use self-rising flour. Now we're going to take our chicken. You want it to be wet, and you're going to place it inside here wet, because we're trying to coat it to have that crispiness to it. Put all pieces in here. And remember, I only use 4 chicken breasts. Now you're going to take it and you want to coat that chicken very well. And you have to use a lot of flour, because if you don't, it's not going to stick right. Cooking chicken this way, you rather have more than less. You won't have to add it to it. This is how you want your chicken to be coated, just like that. You want to take this over to the deep fryer, and we're going to begin the frying process. Okay, so we have the grease on a medium-high heat, and I've preheated this grease for at least 2 to 3 minutes. Shake it off before you place it in your grease. See how that chicken look? Now, all depending upon how large your pot is, you may be able to get all of it in there, but never try to overcrowd your pot. For this meal, we want to fry that cover. The cooking time on this, probably about 25-30 minutes top. And that is because we're dealing with chicken breast. It's been filleted from the bone, so therefore the meat doesn't take really that long to cook. We're going to allow this to cook with the lid on for about 15 minutes, and for the remaining 10 minutes we're going to take the lid off. That's how it's looking. Now, for anyone that knows me, I like to use a cookie cooling rack, and the purpose for this is to drain the excessive oil that may come from the chicken or any meat that you cook. Go out and purchase one of these. I cannot stress this enough. This is very important when you're frying any kind of food or vegetables, because what it's going to do is going to drain whatever excessive oil that it has in the food. It's going to remove it. It's going to air dry the food and allow you to eat fried food with less grease. Doesn't that look delicious? We're going to serve that up with a side order of fries. So I hope you've enjoyed the time we've shared together. Until next time, be blessed.